YAHUAH ALAHYM. Yahuwah is one. Tuda for being here. Sorry for the mix-up. I am still learning so much on this. So I had you guys on unlisted, and it wasn't until I made it public that you guys were able to enter. So that's my bad. Okay, learning experience. Anyway, so speaking of learning experiences, I wanted to show you guys some stuff I've been working on. Hang on. Is that music too loud for you or not loud enough? I can turn it up. This is where we usually keep it, around this 36 mark or close to. Let me know if that is too loud, or if I'm too loud, or if I need to adjust something on my end. Tuda for coming back, Mushpaka. Sorry about that. Okay. If we have some time, I would like to show you guys the eclipse photos from a couple years ago. If we have time. I think we should. If not, we will get it in probably the next one, tomorrow. Either during the straight out of Xtianity portion or over the Aubrey. We'll get it. We'll get it, I promise. Ali Shaba, I'm sorry, I don't know where you're located, but for me it's 3 o'clock. I'm Central Standard for Aki Jimmy. Yep. And I try to come on a couple hours before Aki Jimmy on each day, on the Saturn day, as they called it. What was it they called it? The Saturn or something like that. I can't remember what they just called it, and that come out here, my people. But yeah. On that day, or on the, I should say on the Shunday and on the Monday. Right? Because that's when the Shabbat currently falls on the moon day. You're Eastern time. Okay, yeah. So it is 4 for you. Yep, you got it, Ali Shabbat. So right after this segment, that's where we're all headed. And I will be recasting that here on my channel as well, horizontally, for those who might want to have a visual on their TV or whatever. That's what I do. That's kind of why I started it. And I was like, you know what? I might as well be sharing this. So, okay. Let me show you guys what I've been working on. It's great to see you, by the way. I haven't seen you in a while, Elishaba. Unless you come in with a different name. That's totally possible. And I see Gina. See Gina in the chat. I see Amadora and Yahukana and Terry Yahoo. There's some others in here who aren't super chatty, but that's okay. You don't gotta be. All right. So we are all used to seeing that times of day chart, right? I might have to pull it up. I thought I had it downloaded. I probably do somewhere, but I don't want to dig. I don't feel like digging. Okay. So go to documents. This is, by the way, on the Linktree Nazareth. You know what? Hang on a second. Oh, never mind. Last minute thought. Okay. Sidetrack. Okay, so right here, the 364-day diagram in the Nazarene of Yasharal folder. Music's too loud in my head. I can't think. Okay, so the 364-day calendar. We talked a little bit about this last week when we talked about the portals, and I was showing you my photos and all that kind of stuff. So this would be... Sorry, I'd never read that. I don't think I've ever read that bottom portion. Okay, so this would be where we're at right now. We just entered the 6th month. It is Kadash 6. I think today's the 6th yom, if I'm not mistaken. So this is where we have just begun on the 4th portal, the 4th gate. And in less than 30 days now, closer to 20 something, we will be on the fall equinox line. So this does like a an easy to follow clockwise motion. If you haven't studied this, I highly recommend. If you've been a part of the calendar study, if you've done anything with Ambassadors of Yah, if you're reading the Book of Enoch, yeah, if you're interested in Genesis and how the sun and the moon revolves around the earth, not the other way around, or any other way, not the NASA way, then I really recommend that you look into this stuff. Visually, it's helped me a lot. I also have that flat earth, I call it Flurf. Let me see if he's in here. Flurf, are you in here? I don't see it. I can probably add it. Let me just add it real quick so you know what I'm talking about. It's a piece of media, Flurfy. I called it Flurfy. This is Flurfy. So this keeps the time zones, and this is not exact by any means, but this is what I have in the upper corner of each recast whenever Ambassadors of Yah is on. Because a lot of times he does mention flat earth, and so this kind of gives you a pretty good visual of what's happening. Not exact, of course. This might be more of like an equinox version, or yeah, I guess it would be equinox, because it looks to me like it's on the equator. Anyway, all this stuff in mind. If you're like me and flat earth is kind of what puts you on the road to the truth in the first place, it's gonna change your world if you haven't already soaked up all this flat earth stuff and the Book of Enoch and all that Genesis. It's really gonna help paint a better picture for you than what we have been programmed to believe. Okay, so along with those visuals, let me get rid of Flurfy for now. This would be the portals that the sun and the moon are in, or technically the sun that I only can think of for right now. I believe the moon too, but I'm not as concerned with the moon for this project. So because we don't keep time by the moon, so to me it's irrelevant to this topic. So in this clockwise motion, we will continue to go on. 7th month will be the 3rd gate. 8th month will be the 2nd gate. 9th month will be the 1st gate. And then it stays another 30 days. So it does 31 in the 9th month, and then it does another 30 right after the solstice. You see this line here? So as soon as it comes into the solstice, we've got another 30 days in the same portal, the 1st gate. Okay. After that, it does continue, so from 1st gate to 2nd gate to 3rd gate. And then we have spring equinox down here. After the 31 days and then the spring equinox, we have that intercalary day, which some would say the 365th day, followed by the spring equinox. But since it's what is it, 365 and a quarter or something like that, Yahuwah doesn't want us counting that, according to, again, Enoch Jubilee. So past the equinox, we've got the 4th gate. So that may be a little bit confusing if you haven't been following our study, but whenever it first comes in, the first day of creation ever, this is it. 4th gate, spring equinox, 1st month, 30 days. So yes, the sun comes in on the 4th gate first. Okay. Followed by 30 days in the 5th gate and 31 days in the 6th gate. Summer solstice goes from 31 to 30 days in the same portal, same gate, same 6th gate. To the 5th month, which happens to be at the 5th gate, and the 6th month, which we are now in, at the 4th gate. Okay, so just to run that down really quick, that's not what I've been working on, but this is kind of where I started in terms of visual, right? So I made up this. I think this is the correct one. This is partly related to this other diagram here. Where did it go? Here it is. This is the one that Jimmy provided. So it's just adding to that, really. This would be representative. As you can see, it's an equal day, equal night. So this would be considered an equal lux. Equal day, equal night. And in man's traditional day, that is 12 hours, 12 hours. 24 total. So the word for hour, as far as I have found, would be sha'ah. That's Hebrews 81:60. And we all know the day, yom, which is here in the center, just kind of as representation of the entire clock face, kind of, if you will. So that's Hebrews 3:117. And per the book of Enoch, I believe I want to say it's 72. I could be wrong. But definitely in the book of Enoch, it talks about how there are 9 parts for day and 9 parts for night. Now it does go through a whole list. It lists month by month by month by month, all the way back around to the equinox again. So it goes through everything, but what we're talking about here is just the equilux. We're just keeping it real simple. Equal parts top, equal parts bottom. Alicia Bot asks, is that diagram in the link tree? The ones that I've showed you where I've added to, they are not yet in the link tree. I'm not sure if I want to add them yet. It's just going to depend on what happens after this. But the times of day as it is, yes, that is in the link tree. The Enoch calendar representation with the seasons, that's also in the link tree. And, well, here we go. 364-day diagram, also in the link tree. So you go to linktree/Nazareth. Make sure that you put a dot between the E and the R. And then go here to Docs and Media. And that's where I'm at. Docs and Media. Nazarene of Yahusha. Okay. So these two and this extra third one down here would be kind of what gave me the inspiration. Some of this too, I would say a little bit of this millennial temple complex, because it does act as a sundial for them to know their seasons. So that did kind of give me some inspiration on that as well. So back to this. In the book of Hanok 49:8, there's 3 parts for the light. 3 parts of okay, and 3 parts of dark. So this, you see here, this got these 3 divisions. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, right? And I've just got the reference points here because this is when the day begins, the sunrise, Bakar. And the reference number is H1242 on that one. Sahar is midday, noon. And that's Hebrews 66:72 on that reference. And then you have Arab at the evening, the evening. And that is H6153. And then I found a bonus down here. There's a middle of the night reference for beginning in Ruth. Well, I should say the whole thing is listed there as a phrase, I believe, in Ruth 3:8. So that's H for Hebrews 26:77 for Chatzi, and what some people call Layla, you could also technically call Lil, which is night. So middle of the night. And that reference is Hebrews 39:15. So this gives you an idea of how we think of our days as 24, but really it's 18 hours. 18 Shah. So I'm still in kind of like in the weeds as far as figuring out the numbers. Numbers aren't my strong suit. But like I say, this is what I've been working on so far. Let me show you the next one. So this would be the diagram that we looked at first, right? The portal diagram. And this would just be more of a clock face version. You had a question there? 9 parts and 9 parts on the Equilux, as referenced in Hanok. There's 9 parts day, 9 parts night. So that makes 18 Shah, or 18 hours. Does that make sense? You want me to upload this to the link tree? Which one? The first one I showed you, the day and night Equilux. Okay. So to give you kind of the rundown, I'm going to zoom in here. This would be the first day of the year. Equinox right here, E. And then we've got solstice over here, north and south. North and south. And the C's are going to represent the Kadash, which is the month, and how many are in each month. Okay. Like I say, I haven't fully fleshed out all these numbers yet and what they mean. I know they mean something because there's a pattern, obviously. And that's kind of what I'm trying to show y'all here. So there's a pattern. There's a pattern happening. And yeah, exactly. What do the numbers mean? That's what. That's actually why I wanted to bring it to your attention, so we can maybe flesh this out together. I'm only one person, right? I'm just one person. So the portals will be listed here in this outline, right? This outline look. So this is the first day, spring, on the equinox, coming in at portal 4. The first Kadash has 30 days. Next would be portal 5. The second Kadash has 30 days. Portal 6 for the next one at the 3rd month for 31 days. So it's 30, 30, 31. Portals 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then we've got this sort of turnaround that happens whenever the solstice occurs. So once it hits the solstice, it bounces back, right? And you've got same portal, 4th Kadash, 30 days. Coming back around, you've got 5th portal, 5th Kadash, 30 days. Coming back around, and this time it's going to hit on autumn after this month. So 6th Kadash, 31 days. 30, 30, 31. So it always goes 30, 30, 31. 30, 30, 31. So this one lands at the 4th portal once again. Okay. So once it hits this equinox line once again, it's autumn. That's what we're about to hit. And what did I say? Like less than 20-something days or 20-something days. And yes, Miniberry, that is a factor I really wanted to highlight so that you would see that. Thank you for pointing that out. I think that is going to be an important pattern. And as we know, that's an important repeating pattern in what they call nature or science, but we know is Yah's creation. So I definitely know that the 369 means something in a lot of different ways, but I'm glad that you pointed that out. Okay, so I'm not the only one seeing that. So after we hit this autumn equinox, which is coming up, 20-something days, then we're going to be at the 3rd portal, 7th Kadash, which is going to be 30 days. Okay. 7th Kadash going to 8th Kadash is 30 at portal 2. And 9th Kadash, 31 at portal 1. So once it hits the solstice in winter, it bounces back and comes back around. Stays in the same portal though for another 30 days. Okay, that's Kadash 10. Runs around over here to portal 2. And that's 11th Kadash at 30 days. And you'll notice here, this is the closest, the 8th and the 11th Kadash are both in this southern region, the most southern region, right? And then from the 11th Kadash, it goes to 12 at 31 days. And then that intercalary day that brings us to the spring equinox once again after portal 3 to portal 4 again. Okay. Yeah, it's great to see you. Is that Myron Addison? Okay, I wanted to make sure I read that right. Yes. I did want to make sure that I didn't just publish these or put them on the link tree without any kind of explanation. It's easy to get lost in all this information, so I want to make it real easy. Questions that we have so far, or at all? You'll notice I pretty much drew out the pattern here of what we're seeing visually, right? So this is you could say this is kind of a representation of the calendar. Like if you wanted to draw a quick diagram, you could do it this way. If you just wanted to make a symbol that means calendar, that would be pretty accurate, actually. A simple symbol. Yes, 369, and it goes 30 30 31, 30 30 31, 30 30 31, 30 30 31, right? Okay, so let me go ahead and hit the next one. Next slide. I wanted to show you again the Enoch calendar. Same thing, right? Same basic visual representation. I put the diagram of the what I call the symbol over the top of it, just so you kind of know what I mean. Because what happens is you get a lineup for, or you can. I mean, it depends on which way it's turned, right? It probably should actually be turned a little bit. I don't know if I could do that or not. I'm curious. No, I don't think I can. I'd have to do that afterwards. But anyway, it should be turned a little bit over this way. But essentially, it's the same symbol no matter what. Also, now this is just a theory. I haven't found any complete facts on this. But this would be if the menorah is described as having 3 branches on each side. And branches are like a tree. We can get into the etymology of all that if you want. But essentially, this is just an idea that I've had kind of in the back of my brain. That I thought, well, that symbol isn't totally off, because you've got, if this is the middle lamp, and you've got 3 for one branch and 3 over here for the other, that would still meet the requirement. Now, I couldn't say because I wasn't there, but it's possible that these would be maybe like, let's see if I can get these side by side. I prefer a side by side. You see what I kind of mean, though? I don't think it's... Of course, it might actually look a little bit more... If that were true, then they would need to be spaced out a little bit. But this is just kind of a theory. This is the theory portion of the segment. Where I just bring you what's kind of in the back of my mind, and maybe you guys have thought about this too. I'm looking for feedback, because I know, the more eyes we have on a problem, the easier it is to solve it, right? But anyway, just wanted to show you guys that what I've been working on. If you guys have any opinions, questions, thoughts, let me put these side by side so you can see these two. So you still got the same symbol, same symbol, same symbol. Equinox, sunrise. Solstice, sunset. North, south, north, south. I don't know. It's just, it's interesting how many things line up is kind of what I'm getting at. And maybe I don't really know what I'm talking about, but something, you know, like I keep feeling like I need to keep adding to this. Of course, there's a lot of the number side of things, like what the numbers mean, that we could go into at another time. In fact, we probably will have another segment like this if there's enough engagement. Yes, Shannon, that is like the esoteric, but yes, everything is, as far as like natural organic creation, it comes from like a spiral, right? They call it the Fibonacci. It's a specific mathematic sequence. And that's what I feel like I'm looking at when I look at these. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope I'm not just kind of like talking to myself. All right, that's pretty much all I wanted to show you guys as far as how far I've gotten so far. We could look at equinox photos. Looks like we have some time. I think I'll turn up the HALAL YAH. Oops. Okay. This was, oh, never mind. When was this? I guess we'll find out. This was before February 2024. No sound. Okay, what was this? So that was 8 April. This is some day prior to that. I don't think I used a lens on this one. I could have been. I definitely was not using a tripod, I'll tell you that. I'm trying to be still. Okay, this goes on for a while. We'll come back to that. Let's go back to all right. This will be right before. Yeah, I think that sun photo is in winter, by the looks of it. I didn't get an exact date on it, but notice this. Notice the sunspots. Interesting. You almost wouldn't know it was the eclipse unless I told you. It's like, what is this? You got a lot of out of focus pictures of nothing. It's been a while since I've seen these, so they may or may not be any good. Get it focused. There we go. Again, should have used that tripod. But you see the sunspot, or the, I guess they're sunspots. I don't know what you call those. And this would have been in the, let's see if it was April in pagan terms. That would have been right after, about 8 to 10 days maybe after the equinox, as far as sun position. So still in the south, but coming up. Let's see if I can freeze it on a good frame. That's a good one. Look at that. That's top. Right on the sunspot line. And look, you can even see the craters of the quote-unquote moon. If that's indeed what it even is. Ooh, it's covering it up. You can just see it. Oh. Come on down, Nat. Well, it's about halfway covered up now. It's moving pretty fast. Now it's covered. I wanted to see if I could get a closer up on the... It looks sort of blurry, but you see how it's not... I mean, it's not an exact edge. It looks like a some kind of saw disc or something. I think I did take some photos without filter, but I felt like since it was high noon, or, you know, noon-ish, midday-ish, that I might have a higher chance of burning up my lens, ruining it. So I did go ahead and get a, you know those things, the glasses that you look through on these specific occasions? Oh, that's a pretty easy one. Okay, look at this edging. Look at that. It almost looks like, I don't know if that's atmospheric or just the edge in general, but they have a similar edge. This one just looks further away and this one's closer. About to cover up that spot. See, they kind of look similarly jaggedy, but just that this one's in better focus. But I had, you know, it's the same material that that they use on telescopes and sunglasses for these, not regular sunglasses. It's some kind of special film. Well, it just looks like a regular moon there, doesn't it? You wouldn't know. Other than the sunspot. That looks more moonish than anything. Oh, wait, go back. Kind of has a glare. Is that a glare? Or am I just seeing something? Yeah, I think it's a glare. It almost looks like there's a hole here that like there's, it's almost like you can see the exact circle. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I can just about see right here. I don't know. I'm seeing it. I don't know if y'all are seeing that. I could just be glare. Some of these are kind of blurry. Whoa. Hey. That's pretty bright. You get a little bit of rainbow there as far as color scheme. Look at the gap. Interesting. If this be the moon, this be craters, I guess. I don't know. Okay, it's about to close up. Whoa, okay. That's near totality. Probably, I think this photo or the next one is the one that I use for the recast. I put a picture of the eclipse with the creator's name, Yahusha and YAHUAH, on there. So if you see that, that's probably what this is. It's either this one or the next. And it's got it in red in the middle. So it came in this way, and we've got a few little flares peeping out. Couple flares. More flares. Okay. Now we're peeking up from the bottom. It's weird how all the extra light vanishes whenever it starts to pull away. And the way it's pulling off. You notice that? It came in this way, and now it's pulling off. What? There we go. I was going to say, that don't make no sense. It must have got turned. Got flipped. That makes more sense. camera flip. Looks like a Cheshire cat grin. You see his eyes? I have too many cats, can you tell? I don't think you can really ever have too many unless you're my mama and you have like 12. I'm about to see the sunspots.
Every day I'm thankful, give it up to you. Every time I praise him, give him all I got.
Okay. Okay, so it did look like it come up sort of weird. I don't recall. But it's entirely possible because I don't see how this could have been a camera flip. I have to figure that out. I might have pictures on my phone too. I think I do. Isn't it weird how you don't see the sunspots? Like, where do they go? I wonder if I can zoom in. You see this line? It's almost kind of like a blue line. I'm seeing so much detail there. There's that blue line. See? The light is like shining over the surface of this. Is what it looks like. And then down here, you get kind of the opposite. There we go. There's a spot. I just feel like that lifted out of there is so weird. You know, because it was like coming in this way, and then it was kind of up, and then I don't know. You tell me. Rewind the footage and you tell me. But I don't remember changing any camera anything. That's just weird how that happened. Now that did get flipped. Alright. Well, I think that's pretty much it. Until... I think that was it. Okay. And back around. Just so weird to see it. I mean, this is with the film, mind you. This is definitely the what is it called? That protective film to make it look, you know, in this particular way. But let me see if I had one more folder. Not eclipse related. I have bunnies. I have bunnies in my yard. And a gopher. Look at his teeth. Oh, you can't see his teeth. I thought you could see. He's munching. Look at his mouth. He's so cute. There's my bunny. And they're out there together. They're hanging out together. See? Aren't they cute? That's a sunrise. For sure. Alright. Oh, that was the hay harvest for sure. Okay, I remember showing you that now. I was like, why do I feel like I've seen this? I've showed it to you before. Okay, let me go and get ready for the Ambassadors of Yah recast. Be sure to let me know if you found anything in this helpful or interesting, or maybe you have something to add that I didn't see or didn't get to talk about today in this segment. I will be right back, and we're going to do a recast of Ambassadors of Yah.